What's going on, guys? Deadly here, and today I'm bringing you a little bit of Black Ops 2 as usual. Hopefully I'll be able to change it up in the few coming months with some new games, but as of right now, I hope you guys are still enjoying Black Ops 2. I know it's been out for a while, and I know it's probably getting kind of old, especially since I seem to die every single time at the very beginning of the game. But yeah, anyways, today I actually wanted to answer a question from a subscriber. It's Sight Dawn, and on my last video he said, I tried to do a commentary and see how far I could make it before I ran out of stuff to talk about. How do you do it so easily? Funnily enough, making a commentary for me isn't that easy. I guess I just make it seem that way because I've actually been on YouTube for 2 years. I know a lot of you guys probably don't think I've been on here for that long because of the fact that my channel hasn't grown a lot. Actually, it reached 100 subscribers, and it's kind of stayed there the entire time that I've been commentating. So yeah, so I know it doesn't seem like I've been here for a really long time because of my channel size and all that. But yeah, I guess the reason I make it seem easy, it's because I've been doing it for 2 years. I think maybe 3 years now. I don't really know. I'd have to check. But if I could definitely give you some tips, it would be to talk about things that you're interested in. And obviously, a lot of people will think, oh, well, that's a no-brainer. You wouldn't talk about something that you find boring. But a lot of people try to talk about things that everybody else finds fun except for them. For example, I don't really find I don't know what to talk about. What's something that people talk about that I would never talk about? Minecraft. I don't really like Minecraft. Therefore, I'm not going to make a Minecraft video, and I'm certainly not going to make a commentary talking about Minecraft. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just simply don't enjoy it, and if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to talk about it. That doesn't make sense to me. If I were to make a Minecraft commentary, I could probably talk about it for 2 minutes, and that would be it. Whereas someone who enjoys it could probably talk about that game for a really long time. So that's my most important tip for you, is talk about something that you like. If you don't like it, you're not going to do a very good job at it, and it's going to show in the video. The next thing is to don't just tell a story simply. If you're telling a story, whatever you're doing, go into detail of what you're talking about. What I like to do a lot is I like to let you guys into my mind. I tell you a story, and I'll tell you what I was thinking. I'll tell you what was going through my mind at the time, instead of just simply telling you a story. So for example, let's say theoretically you have a story about a woman who saw vegetables, who you saw that was talking to vegetables. I'm kind of just referencing one of my old commentaries here, but let's say that's what happened to you. Don't just simply say, I saw a woman who was talking to vegetables at the grocery store, because that's it. That's the end of your story. What you want to say is, you know, I saw this woman and I was kind of curious, you know, what was going on. So I just kind of stared at her for a little bit, and then I realized she was talking to vegetables, and then kind of go through what was going through your mind. In my mind, I was like, what the heck is going on? Why is she talking to the vegetables? I don't get it. And I, you know, just kind of talk about what's going through your mind. If you're going to talk about sports, talk about, you know, favorite sports team, favorite sports moment. If you're going to talk about being on team or whatever, you know, talk about everything. Don't just be very don't be very bland with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because remember, you're telling a story here, and you want the people who are listening to basically feel like they're there, you know. Now, let's say you're not telling a story, and you just want to talk about the game. If you want to talk about the game, it's always the hardest to talk about the game, which is why I don't really make gameplays where I talk about the game. The only time I do that is when a game first comes out, because there's obviously a lot to talk about, how I feel about the game and all that. But if you want to approach it in a more like talk about the game style, make sure, one, again, you know what you're talking about. Make sure that you're not missing out important facts, because if you're missing out important facts, people are going to get you on it, and they're not going to let you live it down. So just make sure you're well informed if you're going to talk about the game. And my biggest concern, if you're ever going to make a commentary, is don't complain. Or if you're going to complain, make it subtle, make it here and there. But if you're going to make a whole video complaining about your life, maybe not the video game so much, because people love it when you complain about a video game. That's just a fact. People love that, especially if you get angry. That's even better. But yeah, don't complain about everyday life, because hey man, everybody has problems, everybody has everyday life, and the last thing they need to know is that you are not having a good time. And basically make them feel what you're feeling, because they come on YouTube to basically get away from all that stuff. So definitely do not complain on a video. That does not make it entertaining. But the best and final tip that I can give you, and if you don't get anything else from this commentary, talk to the microphone like you would be talking to yourself. All the conversations that you have in your mind, and don't get me wrong, you can tell me you don't have them, but I know you do. All the conversations that you have in your mind, just say them out loud. You saw something funny, instantly just say whatever you thought in your mind, you know. That's basically what making a commentary is. It's speaking your mind, and it gets a little hard because when people talk to themselves, people think they're crazy. But I hate to break it to you, making a commentary is talking to yourself. But yeah, that's it. Talk to yourself. That's essentially the commentary. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys did, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, have a great day. Peace.